It's the Rich and Hard podcast. We back. Munchie the mayor. We got Compton's very own Geechi Gotti in the building. What's the deal, bro?
Man, we in this motherfucker. What's going on, brother? You already know what time it is, man.
You been busy. I've been waiting on this one.
Yeah, we supposed to have been locked in, man. We been tripping.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, been tripping, man.
So what's the latest and the greatest with you? I know you been busy. What you got coming up?
Man, I got a battle coming up in Boston, August the 24th. It's on this league called King of the Dot. It's a Canadian-based league, but they've been having ties in America, doing American events for some years now. They one of the biggest Canada leagues, but they also one of the biggest American battle rap leagues. So I'm going to be in Boston battling against a legend from Detroit. His name Marv1. Been battling for a long time, so that's that coming up. August the 8th, I've been pushing this album, Gotti. That's dropping. It's gonna be on all platforms. So if people want to pre-order it, so they can already have it. That way, as soon as it drop, it's already in their Rolodex. If you got the iTunes store, you can get that. Or if you you got an Android, I think on Amazon, you could just buy it. But if not, 8/8 is everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So every time y'all battle, is it for a belt?
Nah, that's what people be getting misconstrued with it. A lot of people think it's for the belts. Like, so for me having them belts that I got 3 of them. It's like, so they implemented something in battle rap called Champion of the Year. So at the end of the year, they calculate who had the best year in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like who won the most battles or who had the best bars or whatever they come up with that. And they usually come with them giving you a belt. Shout out my guy Jay Black and Champion, because that's really something he implemented. So I'm gonna give him his credit on that. But they give you a belt and then they raise some money to also go with it. So usually you get that belt like an extra 10 bands.
So that's like a bonus.
It's like a bonus, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the year. But like, nah, every battle at the stage where I'm at with it, it's just like any other job. As soon as we sign the contract, how much this battle for? This one for $5,000, this one for $10,000, this one for $20,000, this one for $30,000, whatever. However many dollars it's for, you sign it, you agree to the contract, you get your deposit up front. When the battle over, you get your back end. You know what I'm saying? Like the money, depending on the money, you know what I'm saying? We ain't taking cash apps and cash and all that. Like, you know, they wiring it, it's selling. It's like a real business. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's really some shit that, you know, you got to really be into it and get to that level. Because in the beginning stages, it ain't really just like any other job. It ain't no money involved. You doing this shit from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So explain the preparation that go into a battle.
Okay, on the hood. See, for me, my shit different because I battle so frequent. So like I don't probably have as much time as the average. A lot of niggas be taking 3, 4, 5, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to write down their bars. It might be 5 minutes a round. You know what I mean? So that's 15 minutes of material you got to remember, with the crowd screaming in your ear, with niggas looking crazy and all this, and you gotta remember it flawlessly. Can't choke, can't stumble. Motherfucker want you to get through that motherfucker. So a lot of times it take you being at home or being secluded somewhere where you can, you know, just like if you was doing a paper or something that you had to recite in the school or some shit, you gotta go over it over and over and over, over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Until that shit drilled into your brain enough to where you know you can get up there confidently and rap it. So for me, even though I battle so frequently, I kind of in my mind done got trained to it to where I can do it a little quicker than the average motherfucker. But it probably take me like a day though to get around or something. Like if I give me a couple of hours of just paying attention to it and really like going over it, reciting it, I'll have a round down. So like 2-3 days, I could probably get 2-3 rounds ready.
All right. So, but how you get trained? How you get trained? Because I know you ain't used to this.
Yeah.
All the face-to-face shit. All the. You know
that started off as the toughest part, but then when you realize this shit is all entertainment, you know what I'm saying? This shit is all entertainment, man.
The one be firing on niggas. What's his name?
Was it you talking about Math?
Yeah.
He ain't fired on a nigga in years. Salute Math. He got a podcast, at my expert opinion. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fired on a nigga in years, but you know that's his stigma. He socked the nigga 2 times or something, and they act like he done had 100 battles, so he 2 for 100. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you rarely see some fights in battle rap on that stage because niggas getting paid, and it's in the contract. You fight or something, they ain't got to give you the rest of your money. You know what I mean? So if a motherfucker got 50,000 on the line, and you gonna fight a nigga, you can wait till it's over and whip his ass without the camera.
So oh boy, Math, he kind of like just breached contract and fired on somebody.
Hell yeah! And that battle when he first fired on a nigga, they probably wasn't even getting paid. They was battling in the gym. They probably battling for respect. You know what I'm saying?
That one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Everybody was battling for respect. But once he started getting them bags, I think the only other time he had a fight within the battle was a disaster. something like that. I think he battled when they jumped him or something out here. He came to LA and ended up getting into an altercation. You know what I'm saying, at a big event. He might. I don't know if he was the person who started that fight, so he might have did able to get his back in, because I think it's the person who started that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you rapping and I sock you, I don't get mine. That ain't your fault. You still get your money. You know what I'm saying?
What about doing the homework?
Now, the homework is some shit that a lot of battlers do. Me, I'm not really a homework type of nigga. I ain't gonna really dig into a nigga past about some shit a nigga don't know. Like, I ain't going too deep into that because I really don't got the time. But if it's some shit that pop across my screen, like some shit that's in the what's that, the algorithm of like the internet that's going on, and then I'll talk on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga just got knocked out on camera or something, I'll rip about it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go calling his homies like, hey man, he from Brooklyn. Was he really from Brooklyn for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to do all that. You feel me? But so niggas do that though.
You been surprised about some shit that came up in a battle and they used it against you? How you been surprised? Like, how you know that?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Because my shit like an open book. You feel me? Like, I done been on interviews, anything that ever been said, some shit that I done said, you know what I'm saying? Or, so usually a motherfucker probably take something you say and flip it and make it a bad thing or something, you feel me? But any other thing is 9 times out of 10 gonna be something fake or a lie or something, you know what I mean, in order to embellish it, because battle rap whole purpose is to tear you down, you know what I'm saying? So if I hear one thing about a person, I might flip it the other way. Like, I could hear you a real nigga from where you from, but then I get on the stage and be like, man, I called over there in Inglewood, man, they said you was a buster. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna get on, you know, and if I'm battling you, I ain't finna get up here and be like, I heard you was one of the realest niggas. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you gonna hear motherfuckers try to degrade you. So anything they hear, whether if a nigga called and checked in and heard nothing but great things, they just still gonna flip it up, because it's like, nigga, I can't big you up. I'm trying to win this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never really been too surprised. Except when I battled was it Easy? I think when I battled Easy, a lot of people forget when I did the shit with the Remy Ma, Easy the block captain. He was up there saying I was on child support and didn't have my kids, all kind of like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things that had me laughing, because I'm like, this nigga just making up some shit that don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? He had all kind of like random ass little shits that he might have did tap in on somebody. They probably just gave cuz some bullshit, because sometimes people do that too. Tap in on somebody, then a nigga go fake. He ain't giving fake information just to see like if a nigga use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, now you looking stupid. You went up there and, you know what I mean, then ask somebody and they played you like, yeah, hell yeah, say this about him. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. And they able to rebuttal it because it ain't true.
Hey, so okay, with that, what's his name?
Easy the block captain. Yeah.
Okay. Who is that's Remy and Pap, that's they
Battle League.
That's they battle league.
Yeah, the Chrome is they battle league. Yeah.
All right. So I heard the jabs you was throwing.
Yeah.
So Pap usually be there every year.
Yeah, for sure.
And that year he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when it come to grabbing shit from the surface, that's how I'm gonna do it. So that was something that was so that was something that was on the surface of battle rap that people was talking about. They was making blogs about like, oh man, Papoose, Remy, Easy, all this old controversial shit. So whether it was true or facts or not, it was already out there. So it was something that I know that if you touch on it and you dig in there just a little bit, the fans that's coming to these battle rap events, they already invested in this storyline. You know what I'm saying? So now all you got to do is paint the picture for them enough to where they can follow it with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is what I read this thing. I saw this interview. Oh, I was at this battle. Oh, damn. You know what I mean? Like you say, you paint the picture in your mind like, he was here, he ain't at this one. Now a fan that been really keeping up with what's going on, they gonna look at it the same way. Like, damn, he ain't here. Must be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? It's like, it's all about how you paint that shit up there.
So that ain't facts that it wasn't in no contract that you wasn't supposed to bring her name up and you did it anyway?
Nah, hell nah.
That's just...
Nah, that was me just saying some bullshit too. But I think somebody else did say that they had got a contract from her. But every battle rap contract got NDAs for different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna have some non-disclosure shit in there. But for the most part, it's not to say, it's nothing that you could not say about on stage. But like, say if I had something I wanted off limits, I could put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I was finna battle, we just brung him up, Math, you know what I'm saying? I think his brother passed, rest in peace to him, but I remember that was one of his stipulations, like, man, I just don't want You know what I mean? Somebody to disrespect my dead brother who passed away in the battle. Like, you know, so it is times where rappers do that. Like, look, man, my mom's going through something or this. They don't bring that up. You feel me? Anything else, an open book. You feel me? Like, some motherfuckers will do that. So it was shit in her contract that probably was the normal shit, though. Like, it wasn't nothing that was like, don't bring me up. Don't bring this up. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why.
It probably wasn't real to her either, though. You know what I'm saying? She probably looking at it like, yeah, that's the blog. She ain't never got up there and, you know what I'm saying, and argue with no blog. She too rich. You know what I mean? Her and Pap, they got too much going on. But as a fan, you sitting there looking at it now, you watching how they move. You know what I'm saying? And you putting your own perspective on it. So that's all you doing in the battle with that. They probably could be at home laughing at niggas. Like, man, these motherfuckers really think, you know what I'm saying? We making money. This going to their league, nigga, people buying tickets, people buying pay-per-views. You feel what I'm saying? So the drama is still making them money. You feel what I'm saying?
I was wondering if you know it's a battle and you know how battle rap how it go. Why would you even be up there looking like a prop anyway?
Yeah.
I would have been backstage somewhere while y'all shit was going on and popped up later.
Yeah, because see, ours was the main event. It's her league.
So she had to be,
she kind of got to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the biggest battle of the night. Like, you know what I mean? She got to hold that down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think, like, yeah, for battle rap purposes, usually that's how niggas do. Like, if I know a motherfucker finna say something about my bitch, I'm like, man, don't be standing up here. If I know somebody finna say something about one of the niggas that's with me, like, nah, because it hit harder when they standing right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's now I could point at them, I can do whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can start talking to them, like, all that. But see, that's being in the game long enough, too. Like, I've been doing this shit for, like, probably like 7-8 years now, you feel me? And so I'm like a vet in that shit. Like I done beat every battle rapper, all the top names. Ain't a battle rapper I ain't battled probably except 2 or 3, 4 niggas that's on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else I done already battled. I done been in every state you could think of. I done sold out venues. I got my own battle league. I pay battlers to battle on my league. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of your battle league?
The RIOT. You know what I'm saying? Me and my nigga Kevin Parks, we got that. You know what I'm saying? He actually was the founder of that, then brought me on as a partner years later. You know what I'm saying? As I got my stain up in the game. But my boy Kevin Parks, we got the RIOT. Man, you go in there on YouTube, type in RIOT rap battles, hella content. We stay dropping battles from local LA, West Coast artists, and then we got battles from all over the world that come. The biggest battle. We just had Tay Rock and A Ward on there. We done had the nigga I'm finna battle, Marv One done battle on the ride. We done had all kind of from Jazz the Rapper to Rum Nitty, Daylight, all these motherfuckers.
You and Surf get it in yet?
Me and Surf, that's one of my biggest battles. And what was that, 2021 or 19? That was 2019 on the hood. I think I battled Surf in like 2019. Me and that nigga battled in Houston. That shit got like 5-6 million views on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? We battled in Houston. That was probably that's probably like a top 5 battle of all time for every battle though. You know what I'm saying? Like me and that nigga had like, and Surf really my boy, free him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he done came to the hood, he a genuine nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boy KK. My boy KK.
Yeah, he rock with him. Yeah, that's my nigga too, on the real.
So, you know KK?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out K. That's my dog.
For sure, man. So like them niggas, you know, I done been on the road with them niggas working and grinding for years, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, me and Surf, we got one.
So hold on. So it ain't never been a predicament where you with the nutties. That's your entourage.
Yeah.
It ain't even an entourage.
Yeah, straight up.
They ain't never wanted to jump, but like goes here during
it
the
done
battle.
Been times. My very first battle, right, on camera, I battled a nigga named King Rico, right? My very, very first battle. This before I ever even get to smack anything. This is my first time just ever rapping in front of a camera. We battling in Orange County, and we just out there. The homies come deep, you know what I'm saying? We out there. We don't really know, like, about the rules of the game. But I'm trying to tell the homies, too, like, nah, he supposed to be able to say things, and we ain't supposed to say nothing back. I remember trying to, like, explain it, because I didn't really know, but I'm like, nah, whatever he say, I think we supposed to just let him get it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't really take it serious. Like, so as they rapping, he's saying a gang of bullshit, niggas looking and laughing, and you know what I'm saying? But the homies on, you know, it's a respect thing. So, you know, we ain't moving. It's like, all right, Gotti said we ain't moving. We still thugging. But he had a nigga with him that kind of was like doing this though the whole battle too. So at first in my head as the battle going on, I'm like, all right, maybe this like some movie shit, cuz trying to test us and see if we gonna fuck up the battle and whatever. Like, so we still ain't. But after the battle, like I told you, during the battle, we ain't even tripping. We wasn't even really getting paid that day. Probably got $100 or something. You know what I'm saying? This is the first battle. We just bullshit. We getting in the game. Yeah, my nigga KP probably gave me $100 just on good looking for gas or something. But after the battle, I think what he still was like running his mouth or something, doing something. Afterwards, he was saying something though that ain't had nothing to do with the battle. On the real, free my nigga Juju, he put him down. Boom. Like smacked him, put him down, put him to sleep. And we just bum rushed him, beat the fuck out of all the rest of them. We beating them niggas up so bad.
And this your
very first battle out here. We beating them niggas up so bad. You know what I'm saying? That we even fucking up some niggas who came with the homies that wasn't from the hood. Because, you know what I'm saying, they just brung some random niggas too, and we ain't never seen them before. They looking like they that ain't from the gang, so we probably done. And it was so cold, my nigga KO. A lot of niggas know my nigga KO, man. My nigga Clavon, man, Cash Out. You know what I'm saying? Out of Broadway. You know what I'm saying? He had pulled up because he had pulled up to that motherfucker a little late. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that nigga had was like, damn, hey, where's the battle at, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all I see is like some niggas right here knocked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that shit,
over.
You know, like, it's over. Like, we been left. You know what I'm saying? They still there asleep. You know what I'm saying? That's a true story. They could go in the comments to that battle. Excuse me. They can go to the comments of that battle and see niggas in that motherfucker like talking about when we beat the shit out them niggas. So I feel like we don't never have to do that again because, like I say, it's entertainment. I don't never put my niggas in no crash out situation over no rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. We really got real ops, real shit that go on in the streets.
It ain't gonna be no crash out situation. They just used to what they used to.
Yeah, but still in that situation, even me, just how I move, it's like it ain't even, and it don't be worth it. Like, what we gonna do? We can't really do nothing to you. All these cameras around, all these people around, and we gonna take it to the fullest extent. So a nigga might beat the ass, we whooping the ass. Homie, it's on. Nigga fuck around, Mike. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can't stop everything. Nigga might pull one out. Ain't like we going nowhere slipping. You know what I'm saying? So it could be we might have just decided to stomp you out, and then another nigga who just was on one that day felt like finishing you off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even no reason to even take it there with niggas. And not saying every nigga, because it's gangsters everywhere. But a lot of times in them environments, niggas ain't even ready for what they gon' you know what I mean, encounter when a motherfucker go all the way to that extreme. So for the most part, Lord willing, we ain't never ran into no situation. Nigga fuck with everybody within that culture, and they see how we move and how we rock and how we go. Like, we don't just be deep in Cali everywhere we go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every city we go to is a gang of homies jumping off planes or homies that's already in them states, and we pulling up, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to push the button and just mark everybody out pretty much, and could, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could just be going around there being, you know what I mean, being fucked up. But nah, nigga ain't moving like that, man. Nigga moving with respect, and then go up there getting that check and getting the fuck on. Let them niggas do all that weirdo shit, you know what I'm saying?
That being your first battle, how did that to you?
That kind of it up a little bit at first, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers heard about that. So motherfuckers like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? This nigga really coming from the city. He got his peoples with him. They beating motherfuckers up over raps. And like, they ain't have to, until a motherfucker seen a nigga again and had to explain to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that didn't happen doing no raps. You see, we didn't fight on camera. All this shit happened over disrespect afterwards. Now, that's something still to this day that still goes on now. If a nigga do all that now, if a nigga do something outside the ring, and nigga, we ain't that's no matter where we at, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you talking different. Like, I'm talking about crashing out over some bars. Like, now once we get off the stage, if you want to say something crazy to any of my niggas with me or me or anybody, then there ain't nothing I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still living real life. Like, you ain't finna get off the stage and no rapper, no fan, no regular motherfucker finna walk up and be disrespecting the nigga, you know what I'm saying? But
So it wasn't no winner or no loser in that battle though. What, like, or that was just like,
I mean, nah, he lost for sure. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
so you did good your very first battle.
My very first battle, I still did good. I made a joke about it the other day because I stole a bar from Jadakiss on the hood. The nigga Jadakiss said my dimes make the fiends go to sleep, so I'm giving them bed. So they called them bed rocks. My like photographers, all they taking is headshots. I took that headshot bar. Like, man, my niggas like photographers, all they taking is headshots. You know what I'm saying? So I have like bars for him though. Like, I remember still to this day, like I'm saying some of the coldest shit, disrespectful shit, but it was still my first battle, so I wasn't as seasoned as I am now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's on God. I be going to battle rap shit on YouTube, and I be hearing like I go get some captions and put it on Instagram.
Yeah. Nah, battle rappers is some of the most creative motherfuckers when it come to that shit. Like, I done met some of the coldest rappers in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, so you be like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that nigga thought of that. You feel me? Like, my nigga Nitty, like, you know what I'm saying? Out of AZ, you know what I'm saying? He insane, but he out of Arizona, Phoenix, you feel me? That's my brother. That nigga the coldest with the pen. Like, I done spar with him, and he'll say bars and punch lines, and I be like, damn, nigga, I wish I could thought of that. You know what I'm saying?
And they said Daylight wrote back to back for Drake.
I believe it. Daylight is fire. Daylight one of the coldest. You know what I'm saying? He just was on that, what was that, J. Cole album?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he on the new album that just dropped. Him, J. Cole, and Ab Soul got a song on there called P.I. That motherfucker fire. You get a chance when this shit over with, tune into that on that last J. Cole, that Might Delete album when he was diss Kendrick and he took the shit back, and then Daylight was on there, on the real.
He shouldn't have never apologized, bro.
Yeah, I believe that too. I said that a gang of time. You supposed to just stand on it, and you a cold rapper, so it's just rap. I ain't looking at y'all like y'all finna really crash out and go out there and say some bars.
Right.
Say what you gotta say. You feel me? Kendrick gonna get cracking anyway. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a competitive sport.
Yeah.
Really. And then it wouldn't have went as far as with the Drake thing with him. Like, but
I don't think it would have went as far as that. Yeah, they just would have been, you know what I'm saying?
But or how you feel about the pop out?
The pop out, the Kendrick show.
The whole,
Yeah.
not like us,
Yeah.
breaking the city. How you feel about that?
I think that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I felt like it was dope, man. You gotta like do shit like that every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And niggas who felt the way shit have just went though. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like Kendrick don't give off that energy as somebody that's excluding nobody. Now, of course, we know who he run with and how, you know what I'm saying, how he moving and shit, but as far as like his image and his own personal image, you know what I'm saying, good kid, Mad City, he trying to bring the kids out, bring everybody out, bring it, you know what I mean? So it didn't matter where you was from, what you represented, if you really was trying to be a part of that, should have pulled up, you know what I'm saying, and stood up in that, you know what I mean?
Hey, see, okay, you got the boy, the ASM Bobster dude, right?
Yeah.
He said, anybody on that stage from neighborhood or from rolling, I don't respect your cripping. You on the stage with all ops and all, you know what I'm saying, all that little shit, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, okay. I know who's who on that stage. Like,
some people's up there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But that's why I asked you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all down the street from
a lot of shit that's up there, for sure.
That's from up there, and you ain't got nothing negative to say.
Nah, hell nah. Cause they up there rapping, they doing their thing. This something positive. I could see if everybody was up there like dissing, and you know what I'm saying? Like now it's gonna represent what they represent. Like, you know what I'm saying? You a Damu, I'm a Kiwi. You got a red bandana on you and I got a blue one. You just repping your shit. You ain't disrespecting mine. I'm not disrespecting yours. You know what I'm saying? So they was able to be up there and do their thing. They rapping, they making music, they doing their thing. So wasn't no reason to hate on it. Like I say, and we been doing it too. Like I can't hate because this shit I do. Nigga, I got videos where I brought the whole city out and we hanging in third gang of, you know what I'm saying? And couldn't pull up or didn't pull up, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just the same way. It's like you either gonna turn up or you not, man. Ain't nothing to be hating for because it still made the West look good as a whole, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying because look, the South been having the longest run forever.
Yeah.
But the South got Texas, Louisiana, Atlanta, Florida, and then the East Coast got Jersey, New York, DC.
Come on,
Philly.
everybody.
But the West Coast only got California.
So,
you know
like,
what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So when we
and
do
then
it,
it's
we got
even broken down even smaller into that because then you got LA, Compton, Watts, Inglewood, all these different factions and cities, and they don't all fuck with each other. So you dig what I'm saying? We make our box even smaller. You know what I'm saying?
All right, because we political out here.
We already real political. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, if a nigga do a show right here, these can't come because these niggas gonna be there. Or if they do come, niggas ain't trying to, like, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't trying to function together, so it ain't going down. When other people put that to the side for the bigger cause sometimes. So I think that was a step in the right direction for at least a few people that was there. You know what I'm saying? Which gonna open the eyes to the motherfuckers who wasn't there to be like, all right, well, shit, man. Well, let me get a movement going with my, you know what I'm saying? And then we come and meet at the table later on. Everything ain't gonna happen overnight anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so you got any relationships with any West Arch?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. All the who rapping over there, fucks with them on the real. For any nigga, me personally, I ain't got no beefs with no nigga that's out here handling their business. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga done already been out here. Nigga done walked all this shit around this motherfucker. Nigga done well known within that city. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing. We can't hide from each other in this motherfucker. Then a nigga see me, a nigga don't know who a nigga is anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a problem, you gonna meet it head on. But when they come to niggas out there, niggas West Side, ain't no niggas over there that I got no personal issues with. Like, oh, I seen he rapping, I'm dissing him. Nah, hell no. I f with my young J3 rapping, doing his thing over there. You dig what I'm saying?
That's my dog.
Yeah, there been times where we supposed to do music together. Just, you know, time and time. You know what I'm saying?
Should though.
Yeah,
That'll be hard.
Yeah, I ain't saying we won't. We done had time and be a lot. You see how it's hard to get in up here, really be busy. So that's why, like, even that day, I would have went to the pop-up. My birthday was the 22nd, so I was already getting ready to jump on the plane to get on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it wouldn't have been, if I would have went, all my homies would have went. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the nigga that's rapping over there. So my homies ain't got no reason to just go to no rap event.
Right.
And they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll go to concerts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Kendrick. They go watch it for the house. Now, Gotti going, it's like, okay, for sure, we gonna push. We all pushing, you know what I'm saying? It's our homie that rap. You know what I'm saying? He up there mingling, shaking hands, you know what I mean? Networking, then it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna stand behind it. But yeah, it wasn't no reason like that.
I know
no political shit.
I think you was missing on the stage based on when well, I might just be ignorant to battle rap. When it comes to battle rap on the West Coast, you
nigga the biggest.
You
real.
think you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. You know what I mean? For sure. But it was niggas who reached out though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was different motherfuckers that did tap in on a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That tapped in and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you could make it, you know what I'm saying? Go down, I let niggas know, like, damn, I can't. You feel me? I'm busting a move. I'm finna be in Houston. You know what I'm saying? But like it's all love, you feel me? So yeah, like I definitely would have been there. My niggas would have been there. It would have been lit.
All right, so or do you think people that's on that stage, did they automatically pick a side and
And the Kendrick Drake shit?
yeah, just because they was on stage, or they just supporting their coast and celebrating?
No, they just supporting their coast and celebrating, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me, that's how I'm thinking. Now, some probably, you know what I mean? Those who closer to Kendrick probably already chose their side if they, you know what I mean, if Kendrick really your boy. Like, so I imagine if you from TDE, you from the West, something like that, you ain't, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, K-Dot, nigga, that, you know what I'm saying? That's who y'all rocking with.
That's his backyard.
Yeah, that's your, but everybody else who probably like, you know, they just up there, they probably just doing it. Nigga, it's music, it's opportunity. Kendrick allowing some niggas to perform at the Forum. You feel what I'm saying?
A big stage.
This shit all on fucking, what's that, Amazon Prime and all this shit. People could tune in and watch this shit back right now if they want to. Nigga, that's a legendary moment. If you had the opportunity to perform up there, you can't turn that down. You call yourself a rapper.
And he made not like us. It ain't got the little copyright claim.
Come on. Everybody can eat off of it. Everybody. So you got to show him love in that aspect. And I fuck with Drake. You feel me? Like, so I would have still wouldn't show love, but Drake really somebody I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know Drake.
I know Drake. With him. Good dude. Ain't got no issues with him. You know what I'm saying? Broke bread.
Drake like my top 5.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Drake fire.
That wouldn't have stopped me from being
from still supporting at the pop-up. Exactly. Because it ain't nothing personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal. You feel me?
You know, no. That's cool. I asked you that for a particular reason, but no, if you one of them from the West get one in, that'll you know what I'm saying, that'll be hard.
Man, I done a nigga
no, when they respect your grind, your art, your artistry.
Your artistry, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's go, you know what I mean?
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like when you see motherfuckers that's serious and they doing their thing, then it's like, yeah, man, you can work with them, you can rock with them, because motherfuckers is all in that same grind. I did some shit, man. Rest in peace, Big Wall. You know what I'm saying? When they was doing the banging on wax thing, you feel me? I went over there and laid a verse, you know what I'm saying? Pulled up, jumped out, went to their studio over there, you know what I'm saying? Was it Wacko? Had some shit going on. I don't think they never put that shit out. Banging on wax, something.
They did.
You know yeah, you feel me? So, you know, I ain't lying though. You feel me? Went over there, laid a verse for some shit, song hard. You know what I mean? Shit was called like My Project, My Apartment, some shit. Feel me? Or My Apartment Window. I need them to send me that motherfucker. Really,
well, what I don't like about it though, they want it. On that banging on wax, they wanted like these rappers that's already like known, right?
Known, yeah.
But they not even in they can't even really relate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To that
the banging. Yeah.
They been rich for too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I ain't a fan of it.
Yeah. But I get what they was trying to do on the part of like putting who less known on records with that's more known, because to get the album all the way out there,
that's what they was doing. They was blending it.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? It was certain niggas that was gonna be on there that's like you feel me? Like I said, they reached out to me. I'm on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It was probably a gang of that was on that shit that probably was well known, like you said. You know what I'm saying? So if you lesser known and nigga buying that motherfucker, say a nigga buying it because they want to hear YG verse. You know what I'm saying? Because he on that motherfucker, but now they get to hear the local nigga that's from Compton, or the local nigga that's from LA.
On YG the homie, and I didn't want to hear YG on here. No, when
I know what you said.
I was telling back then, like, man, I don't want to hear no Blueface. No.
Yeah, you don't want no industry, like not taking away from that gangster, but you saying you want motherfuckers that haven't had that success.
Hell yeah, they gonna rap that.
Haven't had that success
yet. Go back to they paying out they meant like it don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I grew up on banging on wax and Diamond Riders and all that shit. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't about to ruin that shit. Y'all trick.
It needed that. I know what you saying. Like, still kept that shit raw from what the original was. You know what I'm saying?
No, you still because you got that. You still got that rough edge.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm talking about you saying as far as the whole album though, kept it raw, like with artists like myself and motherfuckers who still, you know what I'm saying?
What's the little dude, the homegirl from Santana? She'll get mad at me, but the little dude from Southside, Teezy.
Oh yeah, my
or
Teezy,
something like him, or
Teezy hard, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Teezy
saying?
perfect for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
he perfect for some shit like that.
Let me A&R there and pick the artist, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want no A-list celebrities on here, bro.
We gotta bring that motherfucker back there, man. We gotta do some banging on wax ourselves.
Yeah,
you know
for real.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it yourself, bro.
No, for real. No, I was cool off that shit. I was like, oh, no, I'm disinterested.
Yeah, but nah, so I'm just basically saying that though to say like, you know what I mean? Like Like when it come to getting that business done, you know what I'm saying? And working with motherfuckers, like we don't let the size of the rag stop no business. You know what I'm saying? Now disrespect is disrespect. I ain't finna be blatantly doing no records with no nigga that's blatantly on records dissing and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know that's what you on, you ain't finna have no music and no we ain't rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you can still do your thing, but you ain't finna be on no records with me and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm moving. I'm just standing on them principles. You feel what I'm saying? But for as like even the situation I seen, what was that you had, man, with
that's all I'm about to say. I had to mature a lot.
Yeah, you had to mature a lot.
Bring that up. I had to like I had to like know how to turn the switch on and off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like my brain's still conditioned like
for
a certain
real.
way. But I'm like, if I don't know you like that, I'm like, why?
But that wasn't even wrong in that sense though. I think all gangsters are a principle that understand it. Like that's something we always taught, whether we learned that in the hood with your older homies letting you know, nigga, or prison, jail, wherever you had to learn that etiquette is, you know what I'm saying, when motherfuckers is on two different spectrums, you know what I'm saying? It's just a conversation had that, you know what I'm saying? You don't hit me with that word, I don't hit you with that word. You dig what I'm saying?
The only thing I wasn't that comfortable with you. Like we bring up KK.
Yeah.
I mean, me and KK grew up in Cambridge on the hard together. KK cuz all day when we talk. You know what I'm saying? But I know, or I done been in the grandies with all nutties. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
your comfortableism, I know what you're saying. Like, but that's where it comes from. That's why I say it's like, and even then though, motherfuckers gonna still have a level of respect because it just gonna come off of like, I'm saying, like, you feel me? Because it's gonna, no matter what, we Crips, homie. So at the end of the day, a nigga not, this is being 100, motherfucker not finna just be hearing blood all day and want to hear it. Just like you being a damo, you ain't gonna want to hear cuz all day, nigga, cause your environment, that's not what you hear all day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we gotta grow out of that and mature that because we got these kids and the youth looking up at us. But like you say, we still have to correct each other and learn how to even be able to talk around each other. We shouldn't even have to use that verbiage amongst each other all day long because it's a respect thing.
I know how to talk regular, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I was just mad. My daughter seen that shit. That shit went viral. I be on her about little small shit. So I got to tweaking about some small shit like that. In the grand scheme of things, it's really stupid.
It's small,
but I'm like, damn, man. My daughter seen it. She was mad at old boy though. Like, why you kept messing with my day like that? But
that's different too now because that internet out there, so nigga kids see everything. You know what I'm saying?
My daughter about to be 18. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they see everything, homie. They see everything, and that's what this shit really about too, though. The youth, you feel me? That's another thing I want to talk about before I get up out of here for sure. I want to make sure I say that on the 10th. Anybody that got kids, August the 10th, you know what I'm saying? I know this interview will be out by then. Compton Airport, we doing a back to school drive. This the 4th annual, you know what I'm saying, that I've been a part of. My guy James and his whole team over there, man, they got a thing called RGE, you know what I'm saying, where they give back. Yeah, so every year, and it's the 4th year for this one, backpacks, papers, pencils, folders, any kid, you could be from any city, any state, and if you there on the 10th, you pull up to the Compton Airport, and you there when there's still some supplies to give away, they gonna give it to you. You ain't gotta pay nothing, you ain't gotta do nothing. If your daughter need a backpack and ain't got no backpack, this the spot to pull up to. It's gonna be over 100-something backpacks they're gonna give away. It's gonna be over 100-something folders, 100-something, you know what I'm saying? So at least 2, 3, you know what I mean? Kids, whatever, gonna be able to leave with some shit. Big families that everybody's struggling. Like, and that's another thing too that we gotta understand in these smaller cities, man. We ain't had too much pride to go get no free shit. You know what I'm saying? Be motherfuckers like, I ain't taking that, man. Hell nah, man. Go down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be down there. You feel me? And I'm giving away. I'm still gonna take a backpack or two for my little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Take some photos. So yeah, man, like that's what we is pushing as well, man. Is trying to change the narrative for the youth that's coming up under us because we lived a different life and we for sure want to see them kind of steer a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, see, I'm glad you said that, right? Because before I came here, I text Poetic Flacco. I said, back to school coming up. Poetic Luther King. What we doing?
Yeah, we need him.
Because him.
Put some money up for sure. Put some backpack.
Put his foot in his mouth, so he'll come to the shed. We're going to do some back to school shit.
For sure.
He talk all that shit, but he ain't talking about no solutions, no nothing.
Come on.
And he, I know, baby, I don't know this. Like, you a crip, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like you got real niggas.
We got like a different history. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got shit that can't even be spoken on this one.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
that's like, but that's funny because my shit vibrated a couple times since we started. I hope it's him hitting back though, because we gonna get it in Inglewood after we hit the 10th. We go.
Come on, pull up to that motherfucker on the 10th, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring some kids, let motherfuckers know they can come out. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we pushing in the same way. Likewise, nigga, pull up to Inglewood with the supplies or just be there, help and hand out some shit, man. Like, that's what I feel like the pop out to go back to that, that's what, if anything, what it should have opened up is just showing motherfuckers like, all right, man, nigga need to be back trying to like open up and build in these communities. We got too much talent. We got too much youth watching us. Like all the kids, they was happy to see that. They don't know about all the political insides and outsides between niggas who was there and wasn't there. All they see is, dang, that's my favorite rapper, that's my uncle, my cousin. They all up there on these stages. So to them, it's dope. We gotta push for that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta change for that.
All right, look, I got 2 more things.
Yeah.
I need to touch on everything, right? For one, all right, what was in the title that you was tripping on that No Jumper that you said,
okay,
take that out or I'm coming back up?
Yeah. Them niggas put some shit like, I forgot what it was, to be honest. At the moment, I was upset.
They go clickbait you to death on the internet.
Somebody nigga check me. Yeah, it was like something like, nigga checks Geechi Gotti about something. So when I watched it, even within the thing, they didn't even say nothing at the time. Was just like, oh yeah, man, I ain't seen that. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Geechi was saying something about woo, but it's like the title said something about checks. So for one, I'm like, ain't no nigga up there could check a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we men, so anything over the phone or over the internet can't even be considered checking. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I haven't had no conversations with none of you niggas to even say that. But it was something so to the point of, I think a lot of them was having some back and forth with Rick Rock at the time. You know what I'm saying? Rather it being Brick Baby Spotter, they was having whatever they was going on with the homie Compton Rick Rock, and whatever he was going through. I think we was doing something in the hood. For sure. We was shooting a video, you know what I'm saying? And I'm making a joke on camera like, man, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, nutties don't be doing no apologizing, man. Fuck with my nigga Rick Rock. So I guess they was on him about whatever, thinking he was supposed to apologize for telling them about being DP'd or being Crips. It was something around that time when he was like,
the gay Hoover
about all that shit, you feel what I'm saying? So they took their issues out and wanted to just throw my name in the mix. And for me, it was like, look, shout out my nigga Compton Rick Rock, but he already know I don't really do the content back to back. You know what I mean? He got time. He'll clown you all day on that motherfucker, go crazy on you and do all that shit. But me, I don't do that. So it's like, for me, I'm serious. Like, hey, let me tap in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told them niggas that, and I hit up niggas personally though. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it ain't even gotta be that. Nick can meet up and figure it out too. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where my energy was. But even on the grand scheme of things, as I look back, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I gotta understand the internet sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I don't.
No, I think you did it right.
Yeah, on the hood. Down. Yeah, on the, but because it had to, because niggas wasn't playing. Like, niggas would have really went up there. Gang of niggas like, man, bro, I don't play, because I don't play with no niggas name. I'm not finna say checks Munchie on no shit and I ain't checked you. I'm not even finna write that. Now, if I got the heart to say I checked you, then I ain't gotta take it down because I know I checked you.
Right.
Like, nigga, if I checked you, I ain't taking nothing down. Nigga, come up here, they will check you again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they go the real. But the fact y'all didn't or put that anywhere, don't even play with a nigga name like that, because I don't play with it. And that was the thing I expressed to the nigga Adam too. Like, you know, I done met you. I done been in your office, done interviewed you, done came to where I was at, did some interviews. So even with you, I don't know, he told me he didn't put the title up or whatever, it's his people. But I'm like, yeah, you supposed to, nigga, you supposed to be the boss up there, then you better screen some shit, because that shit could spill over. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if I didn't feel like take it down. I just felt like going up there next time on some interviewee shit. You know what I'm saying? Just pop up in that motherfucker and then just doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's a respect thing, man. Don't play with niggas on these internets.
All right, and then I think you said his name, because I think that's who. All right, who got the song Ain't No Bumpton?
Compton Rick Rock. Okay. Me and him on there together though.
Okay, that's both of y'all.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the first verse on that motherfucker on the real.
Right. I never heard the song. Yeah. I just know, I know the message behind it, right?
Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up.
Now, you notice the word Bumpton gets said by squares, rappers. It just. I heard Meek Mill say like son Bumpton. I'm like, man, they don't know that, but it seemed like
it got popularized.
It ain't that serious no more. It seemed like, but I try to tell somebody, like, you say that around the wrong person, they go.
It's considered disrespect.
They go test your chin.
Yeah, and in my verse, if a nigga listen to my verse on Ain't No Bumpton, that's what I touched on. See, for me, I understand it. Nigga, if you was a Pyro from Compton, that's what you gonna call it. That's your lingo. That's what you out here living and dying for. Nigga, going to jail for, putting in pain for, raising your family around that. So that's understood. But I'm talking about you, these rappers and these entertainers from these other cities, other states. This is Compton to you, homie. Like, it ain't even about Crip or Blood. That's just the name of the city. You know what I'm saying? So if the shit was called motherfucking Thompton with a T, we'll still be saying don't call it, you know what I'm saying? Something else. Right. Like, this shit, it ain't got nothing to do with no Crip and no Blood. You not finna be from somewhere else calling it something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you not representing this. You ain't living and dying for this. You ain't behind this. We not calling Atlanta, Catlanta. We not calling Memphis, Kemphis. We not calling New York, Cool York. None of that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing that. So you ain't finna get this calling our city different things. If this something you ain't representing, homie.
But no, I just threw that out there, right? Because it's people that don't come from our walk of life, or they out of towners.
Yeah.
And they think that you're saying Bompton like it's cool. It's like I'm gonna say it come with a consequence, bro. Because I know, because I was a juvenile hall camp kid, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's what it's gonna turn up. But now, I mean, nigga say that to the wrong person, it's gonna be an issue. And if you ain't standing on that, ain't no reason to be saying it. You know what I'm saying? I know my niggas who banging it, they gonna stand on behind saying it. Nigga, that's what they mean when they say it. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? They got that in their heart, so that it ain't no. But for us, that when that song came on at the time, of course, I think Rick Rock, you know, he was in a different bag musically. You know, he jumped in his modes musically where he was on that. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? He kind of done wind down from that. And me, I was in that mode too. Like, man, this the song? This what it is. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we stood on it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the real power rules are niggas who was about they didn't find no disrespect in it when a nigga listened to the message. You dig what I'm saying? On the real.
No, I ain't heard the song, but I already know the message behind it.
Yeah, for sure. I was naming all type of like niggas in that motherfucker who shouldn't be just comfortable saying it just because you hanging around these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like a nigga hanging with us and then he start dissing ops. You know what I'm saying? Like, make your ops, man. I don't give a fuck how many songs we did together. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I noticed? I used to be texting females and they'd text like, "Oh, you funny as FUCC."
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, hey, where you from? I'm gang bang. Or shit, where your daddy from?
You gotta be from somewhere,
like,
though. Yeah.
Why you texting like that?
On the real. But some motherfuckers, like you say, they become like when you get around a motherfucker and they get to being comfortable. But that's why you gotta you gotta what's the word? You gotta educate them. The education part is the most important part of all that shit in the streets. A lot of people be miseducated. That's why it takes some people to have to go to prison to get education. It takes some people to have to get shot to like start to figure out like, hold on, man, this shit deeper. Yeah, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers understand how real this is. Like, you know what I mean? To even get to the point to talking on these cameras as when we was young, like being in front of the cameras was frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you remember when you first came and did that interview with us? One of my older homies was there. He didn't get on camera though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My OG homie, you know what I'm saying? Big MT, he was there. He didn't get on camera though. He stood, you know what I'm saying, in the background. You feel what I'm saying? Respectable, like nah, y'all could talk. You know what I'm saying? But even back then, before it was shit like that, they would have stopped homies. Like, man, ain't no talking. Don't bring no cameras over here. Ain't no talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's your boy Bayloke, man, Compton, the D Block representative, 166th Street, 165 Street, man. We right here in Compton, though, man, the Grandies, man. Y'all heard about this? We in them Grandy apartments in Compton, California right now. Majority of all Crip gangs hung out here coming up. And all the Compton Crips and Crips from the West and East used to come in here and meet up, had their meetings, they gang meetings, and do things, you know what I'm saying? Even before it was Nutty Block. Yeah, so really, I mean, we hang around everywhere in this joint, you feel me? We got all access to every little spot in this joint. Anything we want to do, we can do. That's up to us, you know what I'm saying? It's the back, you feel me? It's back size, all this shit. They painted over a lot of this shit. But you know, these names, you feel me, been on this wall. That's his name right there. That's Hack 3.
Hack 3.
It's the homie
Mike Dog.
Free Mike Dog, man.
Free Doggy.
Free C-Nut 3.
C-Nut
out here, man, thugging with us, man. You know, homie Infant Good, he out here thugging, man. It's my boy Bomber. I got my name right there, man. It's our boy, man. He changed his life, you dig what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my homeboys, man. He had did some time. He had got incarcerated, you dig what I'm saying, following one of my homeboys' funerals, you know what I'm saying? He had got incarcerated, did him a couple of years in prison, but while he was incarcerated, when he got out, you know what I'm saying, and you can attest to this, his little cousin right here standing next to us, he basically said about him being in there and he realizing you going to jail for beefing with certain gangs, and then once you get in there, you cool with these same people that you once had these problems with. You know what I'm saying? You out here trying to take them out, then when you go in there, you got to be with them. Then when you come back out, you're supposed to be going back at them again, and that's just like a cycle that don't make sense. Why do something out here then go in there and be cool and come back out and got to jump back in? He like, man, you know what? I'd rather just give my life to God. You dig what I'm saying? And try to do something better for myself. You feel me? I done already tried the gangbang. I done went to the highest level. I went to prison. Only thing higher than that in gangbang in terms is death. So I'd rather die and go know where I'm going to heaven, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can respect that too, because I believe in God heavily.
You feel me? But of course, you know what I mean? We was solid enough homies to be able to talk, and we wasn't on there saying no bullshit. But like, you know, them niggas, he finally ended up doing the interview himself afterwards, I think on Kev Max shit. But at that time, even in them years, that was they first time even allowing like cameras to come into grannies and record some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas wasn't doing that. So like we still getting comfortable talking this type of shit in front of these cameras. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was frowned upon years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't be no street nigga and still be doing this. So that's why even now, when you do it, we still try to keep a level of integrity to it, because we don't want motherfuckers seeing this and getting the wrong idea. Like, oh, these niggas is arguing online, doing all this, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, hold on, man. Nigga ain't finna do that, because we all in close quarters. You know what I'm saying? Then that shit turn into drill music on podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I gotta kill a nigga because he done made a video about me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Speaking of, because Mariah ain't here, she wanted to ask about what is it? Folks and Lokes or Slokes and Folks?
Yeah, the folks and the Lokes.
How that come about?
Well, you know, shout out my nigga Tay Savage, man, free him. You know, he came, he was connected with some of my niggas, man. My niggas out of the Carvers, they had some shit and they brung him through, man. So we locked in like probably like instantly though from my first time meeting him. You know what I'm saying? There was a level of respect, you know what I'm saying? And then we just end up locking in. He knew what I was doing with the battle rapping and the music. You know, he had just started rapping. Like he had only did a few songs by the time I locked in with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he had probably been rapping like a couple of months, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So we got in the studio. We just locked in like that very next day. He came back like twice. He came to the hood. We homies fucking with him. They was doing their thing. He came back, got straight to work, shot the video the very next day, and we've been tied in. I done been in different cities, states with him, you know what I'm saying, just on some random. I might be in New York, and he was out there doing videos with Jim Jones, and we link up, you know what I'm saying? I'm in, you know what I'm saying, another state having a battle, and bro was already out there, so and we just kept that train going. But that's something that's real already out there in Chicago and them jails, you know what I'm saying, for the few Crips. Say you a Crip nigga that get locked up in that city or something, you feel me? Like, that's who you gonna run with, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I used to like it's easier to have a career in Chicago. All you gotta do is chip a nigga and be the case. Nah, for real.
Like we was saying that we was listening to some Dirk and all that on the way over here, that Back Again and all that, man, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Vaughn. But like the thing with that is, I think it's just come back with the education though. Like, you know, if you a young and you watching it, and you seeing that a lot of them got famous from that, of course you gonna follow that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to get some money. It's a formula, you know what I'm saying? But you're not understanding these niggas really living that. They going in and out of jail for this. They dying for this, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas done made it and got rich, but the average motherfucker is still in the trenches dealing with it. So if you ain't willing to deal with it, that drill rap, I wouldn't even play with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stand on that. Like, they gonna see you about that. You get talking about a nigga dead brother.
That same type of rap if I knew if nigga wasn't getting picked up.
Yeah, so you getting picked up eventually. You either getting picked up or you getting picked off, because it's either you gonna do the picking or you getting picked. Like,
they take everything a nigga say literal. All right, I'm gonna clear this up right now, since everything they take everything I say literal. All right, I said on the Master Key podcast with my boy Perion, bro. Yeah. He asked about Nipsey. I said, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He rested. And then he asked about Draco. I said, ain't no respect there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He disrespected my homie while he's resting in peace. He couldn't speak for himself. So when he died, I kicked him when he was down, literally. Yeah. All right. I think the word literally effed it up. Yeah. Now, you got all these people reacting, talking about Munchie B said he kicked Draco when he was bleeding out and all that. Yeah. I wasn't even there.
Yeah. And you talking about like you kicked him when he down, like as far as like figuratively.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like, it's weirdo. I'm not tripping on none of the reactions that was this, like 4 of them. Yeah. It's a weirdo from PJ Watts. Like I think he got some like obsession or something. Oh, weird ass. You know, he appeared to be feminine, like the way he talked. And they on IFG, no, Fredd's starting to piss me off. Like, no, on Inglewood, but yeah, no, I didn't say.
We just talked about this though, man.
No, but I didn't mean I kicked him when he was like on the ground. Even I wasn't even near.
But you can't let the comments get to you either, right?
It wasn't the comments. Doing reactions
and they saying where they from and reacting to it and different shit like that. But see, that's why I said you can't even trip off of that, because like once it's on the internet, this what they gotta learn. Once it's on the internet, you leave it access for niggas to do all that, and all these niggas is doing that. So the most a nigga gonna do is just realize who a nigga not fucking with. Like, okay, if you willing to do these type of reactions without getting the true answer, because the nigga that's really working gonna tap in. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if I would have seen that clip and I wanted to know, I would have hit you first. Like, hey man, what you mean by this? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna react on it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do their due diligence no more. Niggas just take a clip and run with shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of figuring out what the problem is, and then that create all the confusion and had niggas online going back and forth. Because it's like, bro, we all close around this motherfucker. Tap in and ask me what I meant by that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Before you get to just doing videos on a nigga and then blowing it up, making it worse. Because like you say, nigga y'all have a personal issue and a personal beef. So a nigga ain't tripping off what was said because that's your own thing. But at the same time, I'm not finna sit here and let you spread no lie on me either, though, and have motherfuckers thinking that I'm out here making fun of some shit or saying something that I didn't even say. You feel me?
It was a figure of speech, and I'm not even tripping on none of the reactors.
Yeah.
Except for the dude from PJ, bro. I don't know. I make for good content for him. I don't know. Said like this nigga.
What's his content page name? Y'all probably want to give him no clout up here. What's his name on there, man?
I'm gonna just call him Bobby Boucher. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga named Bobby something from PJ.
Okay.
I'm just call him Bobby Boucher. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah. But hey, nah, man. Hey, no. I'm glad you put up on the nigga and shit, nigga. Nigga, appreciate it. I know you be busy as a motherfucker.
Sure.
You got a busy. You got a battle. You about
got
to
a
knock
battle
out.
on the 24th, man. Like I say, the album 8/8/24. You know what I'm saying? Aluma Gotti. I got Bino on this motherfucker. I got RJ on this motherfucker. I got PC on here. I got PC, man.
From back then?
Yeah, PC on that motherfucker, man.
He ain't never out of jail.
Yeah,
How you
he out of jail. Yeah. They let PC up out of there.
You got RJ.
Yeah, I got RJ, PC. I got Sue Surf. I got Bino. I got my nigga Papa Chops on that motherfucker. I got the Bully. I got my nigga Drummer out of Grape Street, Jordan Downs on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The homegirl KB, she on that Letter to the Block. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Up out of Inglewood and shit.
Hold on, who?
KB, you know what I'm saying? Be singing.
Oh, I gotta figure out who that is.
Yeah,
I thought I knew everybody out the city. My city's small.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So like,
KB.
you know, a nigga got a few motherfuckers on there, you know what I'm saying? At Jay Nari and Larry J on the production. You know what I'm saying? They and my nigga.
Hold on, I think I heard Letter from the Block. This old already. This old though.
There's a video out for it already.
But you did this some years ago, right?
I did it some years ago though. Yeah, I did it some years. I just did the video to it though. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't even know. I already heard that.
Yeah, see, a nigga been ahead of it. Yeah, man. So that's out. Like I say, the videos is out though. Another Day, Another Night, My Wedding Hookah, Letter to the Block. We just dropped Obvious. When we was out in Houston, they seen that video. We got it going crazy. You watch that video, you're gonna see titties, ass, Rolls Royces, money, weed, liquor. It's gonna be a vibe. It's probably the hottest video out right now. You know what I'm saying? That's something a nigga want to talk about before a nigga do get up out of here. They gotta support niggas that's really out here from this shit and doing this music. Niggas be trying to wait till you blow all the way up, and then niggas will try to hate you out when you real too. Like niggas will see a nigga gas and nigga try to turn their head like, I don't wanna, cause if he get in, you know what I'm saying? He already too hard, nah, man. Gotta support that. We need more real niggas in this industry, more real niggas that's gonna push the line for what's right. You know what I'm saying?
I be saying, they ain't go with your movement till it's moving.
Until it's already moving. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody want to dick ride. Oh man, that's my favorite. Nah, nigga, we already hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We dropping hot shit. Run this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so 8/8/24, all platforms, Aluma Gotti. That's the album. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jay Nori and Larry making all the hits over all the production. Jay Wavy also, and my DJ Just 100. You know what I'm saying? Put some time in on the engineering side and everything about that record as well. And he did the Greatness beat. You feel me? That video finna drop next. I can't wait for motherfuckers to hear the album, man. And then, like I say, 8/24, I'm gonna be in Boston. If you in Boston, pull up on that nigga. Verse Marv 1. We got Tay-Rock, Big K on the card, T-Rex on that motherfucker. So a couple other battles finna go down. And then shit, man. You know, we just work.
Hold on, before we get up out of here, Aluma Gotti.
Yeah.
Okay. And they got this thing where they say, you know what I'm saying? Battle rappers, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, or they can't make music, or like what you got to say about that?
I feel like I don't fit in that category. I feel like a lot of battle rappers at the time when they had that was because they songs would sound like battle, and then that's a problem with the fans too though, because like core battle rap fans are really heavy into like lyricism and lyrics, you feel me? But core mainstream fans is in the hit records and shit that's catchy.
Melodies
and shit, right?
Yeah.
So if you a battle rapper, you doing all this lyrical miracle shit, niggas ain't trying to hear it. So the industry side probably ain't gonna listen to it. But then if you a battle rapper and you dropping, and your main fan base is battle rappers, but you dropping catchy hit records, the core fans of your battle rapper gonna be like, man, this shit ain't hot, man. This nigga ain't rapping. This shit weak. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't make good music. So the battle rap fans will think your music ain't good because you ain't making all this lyrical miracle shit. So it's a threshold where you gotta have that balance of being able to show you can still rap and still be, you know what I mean, had that melody in that shit, man. Still had them catchy hooks. And I feel like I did that with this album. If a nigga see any of them songs that done dropped, nigga, from Obvious, that shit catchy as a motherfucker, but a nigga still boring up all the way through that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask you something. You think the Game could have been a battle rapper?
The Game, the rapper? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got bars like a battle rapper for sure. Hell yeah. There's a few niggas on the West that probably could have did it if they tried it for sure.
All right.
I always told my nigga the Bully I felt like he could have did it because he got punchlines like that and like he fit, you know what I mean? Like he rapped like a battle rapper to me, you know what I'm saying?
But what I noticed, okay, like some people, not just battle rappers, I know some people they can rap,
yeah,
but they can't make a good song.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so you notice the Game.
He was dissing niggas too, so he know how to diss a nigga.
No, the Game, he ain't know none of no hooks on his songs though. Could you name a hook that he on?
I ain't listened to no Game in so long.
You ain't got. You could think hard, not think. No, because
no disrespect to him though, but let me see. Like if because my favorite Game song.
I don't need no love or
Start My Life from
Start
Scratch.
My Life from Scratch
or damn, Game, you ain't on no hooks.
No, he can't make hooks, so he just do the verses.
Okay, well he's smart enough to know that ain't his lane and put somebody else to make the
right.
That's a hit record right there. I'm not that guy. I'm not the hook man. Hey, bring the hook bitch in here real quick and lay the hook real quick so we can make a hit. Like you know,
or one that's already like
one that's already, or give me one that's already in the beat. So that's being an artist that know your strengths. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers don't know their strengths. They get in there trying to do hooks and they can't. They get in there trying to have super duper intricate bars and that ain't your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, you ain't got. That's why a lot of these niggas shits be flopping, and one of the biggest issues with that is motherfuckers will be like, oh, these niggas got ghost writers. Some niggas need writers because some of them niggas can't rap. But they got the voice. They got the delivery.
I'm about to say that they say shit about ghostwriters or whatever the dude name is, whatever the Dream Chasers beat up. Yeah, that was writing for Drake.
Yeah.
But if he gave somebody else the same song, y'all wouldn't be able to deliver it the way he delivered it, and it wouldn't.
All that is a part of it too, man. Like being able to have that confidence, having that delivery, having all that. So people don't understand that when you talk about rap, it's a lot of things that go into that. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just because you can write a bar. Because some niggas can write it and they, like you said, they can't deliver it. They ain't got the look. They ain't got the vocal projection like that's gonna fit for this type of record. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got niggas who write songs for certain people. Like, oh, this shit hard. Let's see if Beyonce sing this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kelly Price might got a different voice, but this ain't no Kelly Price type of song. We need a Beyonce voice on this one. We need Rihanna voice on this one. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with rap for them niggas. Like, of course, real MCs, we ain't respecting no nigga that's having no ghostwriter, but we can respect the fact he made hits. But you can't say you a better rapper than a nigga if a nigga writing for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's it.
Hey, man. Hey, like I said, Wood looking for coming through and give everybody your handles, bro.
Man, you know what it is. Look, man, if you on Instagram, it's Geechie_Gotti. My Twitter had got hacked some years ago, so I've been on this. I know people be still hitting up the @Geechi Gotti on Twitter, but it's @Big Geechie MBB on Twitter. That's the official one. Big Geechie MBB on Twitter. If you're on YouTube, No Studio and Network, man, I got videos dropping every day. The podcast coming up weekly, vlogs, all that. No Studio and Network on YouTube. Tap in, DM me if you're looking for some of that No Studio and gear. I ain't got it on right now. It's the first time in history. I'm feeling bad. But yeah, man, we got No Studio and hats, shoes, shirts, hoodies, sweaters. You already know. All you gotta do is DM me if you see anything dope that you like. The website gonna be back up and running in probably like the next month. And yeah, 8824, man. You know what I'm saying? The world stop. Illumagati drop. You know what I'm talking? Free the guys, man.
Hey, hold on. It's buzzer beater.
Yep.
Who would you like to battle that you haven't battled so far?
It's only like 3 battles left that's on my bucket list because they in that range of niggas that's like that. Daylight is one. You feel me? I feel like for the West Coast that'll have to happen out here somewhere so everybody can come to that motherfucker. You know him, like niggas know it gotta be big. That's
I ain't never been no battle,
that's what I'm saying. That's some shit niggas will pull up to. You feel me? So for the West, I feel like me and Daylight will make everybody come out that really fuck with this battle rap shit. All the street niggas, all the bad bitches.
You said 3.
T-Rex out of Harlem, my nigga T-Rex, man. He a legend in New York with this battle rap shit. Me and him gotta get it in. And then Hitman Holla, man. Hitman holler, man. Whenever he take a break from wilding out, you know what I'm saying? He feel like getting up there and getting whooped on. You know what I'm saying? I holler at my nigga Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Them 3 right there for sure. So
All right, for one, I'm gonna say I think you need to make daylight last if
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
that's the final one.
That gotta be because you
bring it home.
Bring
That's
it home.
it. Yeah, that's
right?
it. All right.
And then which one is the money
Money battle is Hitman.
Hitman holler?
Hitman holler because
he from St. Louis, right?
He from St. Louis. The money battle will be that if a nigga being honest because we got a history of going back and forth. So if we ever get locked in, we gonna probably get to talking shit to each other again. It's gonna build the hype back up. Like me and Daylight, we gonna be big for the West, but Daylight not a nigga that get online and talk shit and argue with niggas to make the battle sell. That ain't his thing. That ain't even really my thing. But Hitman and me, we got a history of talking shit and arguing. So fans is already like anticipating a battle eventually, and it ain't never happened. You feel me?
All right. So what's bro name from Harlem?
His name is T-Rex.
Okay. They need to go T-Rex, Hitman, then Daylight. You got to bring it home with Daylight.
All right, for sure then. We going to set that up.
Real.
Yeah,
that's going to go big.
I need to tap in and get all 3 of these locked in and get these going, man. They had that money ready for us, man, and get that venue right. I'll probably do the Daylight one myself. I'll do that. We can make that the Riot. Me and Daylight, we bust down the pay-per-view or something, man. Let them take that money back, and we just, we just let niggas, and I'll put some other rappers on
the undercard.
On the undercard, man, that's out here that been doing their thing, man. We got a lot of niggas out here from the West that need that, that need that look.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
So the Riot.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Yeah.
So you'll do any of these on your own?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. We tried to do me and Hitman because he got a league called Bags and Bodies, like a platform where he put battles out. So we was gonna do like a Bags and Bodies versus Riot thing where we headlined. Then he picked 4 or 5 battlers that represent his league. I picked 4 or 5 represent mine, and we go against each other. I think he just ended up wilding out, just had to start back taping again and shit like that. So our kind of talks about doing it had to go on hold for a minute until we figure out a date. You know what I'm saying? Because he do be on tour doing that shit. But yeah, I'll definitely do that one. Any of them though, for sure. Me and Rex probably got to go down on URL though. That probably got to be a smack battle. That got to happen in, you know what I'm saying? Like he one of the original smack rappers, so they got to, you know what I mean? They got to give him that over there.
But you and Daylight for sure could go to Riot route.
Me and Daylight can go to Riot all day, like that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Hey, man.
Building, man. Shout out my nigga Munchie B, man.
Hey,
you know
man. Free baby hack. Yeah. Shout out Low Hack.
Man, man. Free my nigga Bezels, man.
Shout out Compton. And man, good looking for my bro coming through. I want everybody to come check us out. Where we at? We Apple Podcasts, Spotify, what's the other? Amazon, iHeart, anywhere you could click, man. That's what Richard Hart podcast, or pull up on the StreetTV YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? We doing it up. We just did our 50th episode. This the 51st. We kicking it off cool for the second quarter with my boy Geechi Gotti.
51st episode, man. Come on, man. It only makes sense, man. Let's get it, man. You know what
everybody to tap in on tap out.
Yeah, man. Shout out my nigga Munchie B. Shout out Alonso, StreetTV. Appreciate y'all having me pull up, man. Like he said, man, y'all subscribe. Keep running it up, man. You already know what it is, man. We got more to come.